let's find the limit as x approaches 0 of absolute value of x raised to the x power. Notice if I plug in 0, I get 0 to the 0th power. And whenever I get that, it's always good to get it in the form of either 0 over 0 or infinity over infinity, and then use L'Hopital's rule. But in order to do that, we want to rewrite the absolute value of x raised to the x power as e to the natural log of absolute value of x raised to the x power. So let's do that. Notice when I do e to the natural log of absolute value of x to the x power, I'm not changing the function. It's still equal. And then now if you want, you can bring the limit in the exponent. So, or you could save it for another step, but I'm just going to bring it to the exponent now. So I just have to focus on taking the limit of natural log absolute value of x raised to the x power, which, using the log properties, I can bring down the exponent. And when I take the limit as x approaches 0, well, x is going to go to 0, and natural log of x looks something like this. So as x approaches 0 from both directions, it's going down to negative infinity. So here we have basically 0 times negative infinity. The trick here is we'll make 0 equal to 1 over 0. And so this portion right here will be our infinity. So we'll have e to the limit x approaches 0 of natural log absolute value of x over 1 over x. Because now 1 over x looks like this. And if we're looking at it from the right, from 0 from the right, this is going to positive infinity. And this is also going to negative infinity. So negative infinity over infinity still works. I don't really care if it's positive or negative. And then if we're looking from the negative side of 0, this will be negative infinity. So whether we're looking from the right of 0 or left of 0, essentially you still get infinity over infinity. So you can use L'Hopital's rule, which says take the derivative of the top and the bottom. The derivative of 1 over x is negative 1 over x squared. The derivative the derivative ln of absolute value of x is 1 over absolute value of x times absolute value of x over x. Now, the absolute value of x are going to cancel. I have e to the limit as x approaches 0. We have 1 over x on the top, and then negative 1 over x squared on the bottom. This will simplify. So we'll simplify this by multiplying these two over these two. So it'll be x squared over negative x, which is really the same thing as just negative x. And if I plug in x equals 0, I end up with the limit being 0, which e to the 0 is equal to 1. And that's going to be my final answer.